What's going on, everybody? My name is Chef Aidan and welcome back to another Traktrain video. Today I'm going to be previewing my new loop kit that's going to be on the Traktrain store soon. It's got 50 loops. I tried to be as diverse as I possibly could be with these melodies so I could have emotional, like Juice WRLD type of melodies. I could also have aggressive melodies that were like DP beats or like Chief Keef. Also some Metro Boomin melodies with some of his sounds. We're going to preview a few of these loops today, and then we're going to make a beat using one of them. So the first one right here, Never Slime Me Enough, this is inspired by Young Thug's Slime Language album that came out recently. I'm going to play it. This next one that I'm going to play, it's going to be called Gone. This is more of a Juice WRLD inspired beat with pianos and sort of like a synth or a pad sound in the background. We're going to choose one more here. Which one should I pick? I want to pick Redemption because it's more of an aggressive type of melody like DP beats. It reminds me of this melody specifically reminds me of All In by Chief Keef. I remember I found the instrumental and I really liked it and I was inspired by it, so I wanted to make a melody like that, so this is what I made. So yeah, those are just a few loops that I have in the kit. The loop that I'm going to be using to make a beat with today is called Help Us All. It's an emotional piano style beat. What I did was I combined two pianos and put a ton of reverb and gross beat on them, and this is what I came up with. Yeah, it's probably my favorite loop out of the kit, so I was like, why not showcase it in this video? So what we're going to do first is we're going to go into drum kits and we're going to pick out an 808. But first, before that, I want to lower the volume of this first of all, and I want to take out the lows because it will interfere with the 808. And we're going to speed the tempo up to 145. And I want to keep some of the lows in there, but at the same time I don't want it to interfere with the 808. One of the reasons I like this loop so much is because of the low frequencies. It makes it sound deeper and I think it gives it more of an emotional aspect. Alright, so now I think we're ready to rock. Add a higher 808 now. Alright, I'm liking what I got so far, but I'm gonna have a slide at the tail end of this high 808 note here. We'll have like a, let's see. Yeah, I like that.
Chef Aidan, take me up another one.
We're going to add a kick. It's going to be from Lo-Fi 6 God Drum Kit. I think he used this kick the last time I made a tutorial here, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So 808 and the kick's pretty much done. We're going to add a collab. And I'm not going to do too much with this. Just gonna go to the go-to clap and snare combination that I use. It's from Diesel and Magma, both from Nick Mira. Probably the biggest Nick Mira fangirl you'll ever meet. And then we're gonna hit Shift D and we're gonna shorten the notes. Control A, Control C. Go into pattern 5 and hit Control V, and you have a clap and snare pattern in like 10 seconds. Really, really loud. We're going to add a hi-hat, so it's going to be out of here. This is my go-to hi-hat from Nick Mira's Contra kit, sort of two-step pattern in here, and we're going to paste it to 4 measures. So I hit Control A, I held the Shift key, and I dragged the mouse over here holding the left button. And then I'm going to do the same process again. What I like to do is I like to have lower hi-hats, or hats on the lower frequency, hitting at the same time as the kick. Be more simple. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add an offbeat snare. It's going to be out of Young Kel's Port of Miami. I used the same snare on the tutorial before that I made previewing my MIDI kit. I don't really think anything else needs to be done to it. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to Control A, Control B, Control A, Control B, Control A, Control B, Control A, Control B. We're going to start laying out the beat. I'm going to add an open hi-hat in between verses, which is going to be this one. And we're going to go into this little thing right here and turn the attack knob all the way down, hold knob all the way up, decay, time, all the way down, suspension, all the way down. I think it's suspension, and then release all the way down. So it won't bleed into any other of the counts. But now we're gonna, when I'm finished structuring the whole beat, I'm probably gonna add a gross beat effect in here, probably a slow triplet, and then in between, like the transition of the verse, I'm probably gonna have the add a half speed effect. So what I'm gonna do in the first 8 measures out of the 16 of the hook, I'm gonna take all the rolls out, all the triplet rolls out, and then when the last 8 measures of the hook come on, I'm gonna add the kick and the original hi-hat pattern. I'm gonna raise the tempo a little bit. And we're gonna add like a little pause in here. Pattern go here. And then right here we're gonna have a transition back into the hook. We're just gonna put a low filter effect on it. Highlight all this, press Shift, click, and drag over here. You have 2 verses. And then we're going to click and drag the beginning of the song to the hook. We're going to drag it over here, and now you have 2 verses and 3 hooks. You pretty much have a full song. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add grow speed effect, but we're not going to add it to the whole thing. We're just going to add it to the loop that we have here. So we're going to start with a slow triplet. We're going to right click on the knob, create automation clip, and we're going to right click right here so we make a point. We're going to actually we'll have the effect go like this. So it'll be actually so we're going to cut this part right here because I want it to stop. Alright, we just need to do that one more time. We'll have a full beat. Thing we need to do is add a LUV filter effect. That what I selected is simple triangle, low pass, LFO. Hit this green light, right click, create automation clip. PC low pass. Alright, so our beat is finished. I'm going to play the full beat at the end of the video. This has been Chef Aidan, and once again, I would like to thank Traktrain for giving me these opportunities to put myself out there more and make good music for everybody. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to Traktrain. My social media links are in the description if you would like to communicate with me. I hope to see you all again very soon.